Hello and welcome back to NASCAR 14, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to do race 6 of 36 at Martinsville Speedway for the running of the STP 500. If you remember back to last race at California, Brad Keselowski played the fuel strategy again, so he's just a fuel mileage wizard apparently, for his second win while I had to pit with 2 to go. So I guess that's what happens when you try to cut it real close on fuel instead of risk getting running out. So we're going to be at Martinsville. Mason will be providing commentary whenever he sees fit.
Hey.
And Guava Juice, if you're watching this, have a good day, brother. And to us, What If Racing, if you're watching this, feel free to rage and tell me I suck at short track racing. And feel free to rip Eutechnyx apart, too. Because Eutechnyx can't program racing games to save their lives, or games in general. So, we're going to be using the same car we ran last week in California. The Dover White Chevrolet. Let's jump in to Martinsville. If you remember back to the last short track race at Bristol, we had a late race incident with Brad Keselowski that unfortunately caused us to finish last. Unfortunately. Martinsville on this game is an okay track, but on other games, I am freaking beast on Martinsville. So on this game, 6 races, 22nd average finish, 3 wins, 27 laps led, 2 fast laps, and we are still searching for our first win. We could have had it last week in California, but unfortunately we had to pit with 2 to go, if you guys don't remember. So we're going to accept, and let's jump right into the race with Jeff Hammond.
Just remember the fundamentals and give me a solid run.
Mason, got anything to add before we go green today? Guess not. So let's send it to Fox Sports legends Mike Joy, Darrell Waltrip, and Larry McReynolds, even though Larry McReynolds doesn't say anything. Leg out.
Hello and welcome to Fox Sports coverage of the Goodies Fast Relief 500.
Look, kids, 2010 place filter. Inside line filter. Filler. Thingy. And according to this game, 4 wide racing. Keselowski starts on the pole. Kevin Harvick starts second. We didn't see a whole lot from Kevin Harvick last week. So expect this to be a demolition derby throughout this race. So I'm sorry. Keselowski and Kurt Busch are on the front row. Kevin Harvick will start third. I am stuck on the outside. My goal today is probably to get at least a top 20 finish. Because this race will troll you and troll you and troll you. Pace car's off. Green flag into the air here at Martinsville. Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch have led us down to turn 1. If you remember back to the real-life Martinsville race, Kurt and Brad actually had a dust-up on the track, which led to Kurt Busch going to victory lane, and we are on the curve. Way up the racetrack we go. And already they're taking up the entire racetrack in front of us. This is insanity. Already, 2 laps in, we've already passed 9 cars. We're about to get about 3 more here. Oh, contact. Me and Haraka. Brad Keselowski has led the first lap. Biffle's going to take the top spot as they are fanning out all 3 wide in front of us. 3 wide. 3 wide at Martinsville is trying to fit 3 fat guys on the same seat of an airplane. It's not really going to happen, but Eutechnyx can make... Whoa, hello. Whoa. God. Okay. Whoa, hello. And we are about to have our first caution. And somehow through all that, they save it. Yeah, expect a lot of bumping and grinding today. 4 laps in this afternoon at Martinsville. Smith is going to take us up the track and put us in the fence, because, that's what he does. Holly Haraka is going to drive his car straight into the fence. We're going to go under Regan Smith, the 29th.
Let's go to work now, buddy. Come on. Got one behind you. And clear.
And we're going to go by David Rudemy.
Clear up high.
Greg Biffle, surprisingly, is leading a little bit of laps today,
Left side's clear.
believe it or not.
Go to the low side.
We're going to go by Casey Mears. And while we're at it, just to give you a sense of how tight Eutechnyx wanted to make this game, let's take an onboard ride.
Great lap, buddy. That one's in the book. Car inside, trying to get to your corner.
Another thing, too, avoid the curb. Shit. I'm creeping up on David Reagan and Trevor Main up in front of us. Contact there. Give David Reagan a bumper, let him know we're here. They're 4 freaking wide. Hello, Marcus Ambrose.
Clear up top.
David Reagan up the racetrack. Another wall. No caution. See, they were all over the place right now. We're going to scream it off the corner. 42 laps complete.
Car approaching low.
So we're about to get Trevor Main here, if we are able to catch him. So we got 41 laps to do it.
Coming low. Clear left. Car approaching high.
41 laps to do it today. Here
40 to go.
at Martinsville, 40 to go. And surprisingly, after that big old scramble on the start, there's actually no caution. 11 laps in, we are still green. We have been green the entire race.
Watch your rear. Car down low.
Of course, we're going to be trying to shake David Reagan.
On the bottom.
You know how that's going to be.
Check your inside.
Give him a little bit of a bumper, fuck him up a little bit.
Lights all clear,
Pass by my boy David Reagan.
Car up top, just looking.
Gonna try to scream by us on the outside. Oh, hello. Reagan trying to go. Reagan to go to the bot. Try to go to the bottom. He can't clear him. Can't get to us. Again, since 2014 was ESPN's final season, turn up your speakers for a NASCAR and ESPN full throttle.
That's a full second you made up on the driver in front. Way to go, buddy.
Greg Biffle has so far gotten a dominant threshold on this race.
On the bottom, 3 back.
On this race right now, he holds a 8.5 second lead back to me, who I'm currently in 25th, and at this point I'm just running my race, trying not to do anything stupid. And surprisingly, we haven't banged up. We've scuffed the car up a little bit on the right, but it's not as bad as, like, say, Bristol, where we beat the hell out of the car every 50 feet. So we just drifted up out of 2. Goes up on Trevor Bain.
Keep the momentum. Let's go. Let's hustle, man. Get past him. Outside.
We're going to pass under him for 24th. Put him off the racetrack a little bit. Contact, no caution. And see Darrell Wallace Jr. up there in 23rd. And Joey Logano in 22nd. So far, we've actually not too bad. Hadn't had to deal with much in the way of carnage and contact and running into people, running it in a lot of cautions in a way. And we're almost to halfway and we haven't had a caution. That either says a lot about this game being PSA, folks. Brakes are a #1 vital thing at short tracks. Unless you're Matt Kenseth and you want to throttle Joey Logano into the nearest fence. Your public service announcement there, kiddies. We're already messed up our right front wheel a little bit, just trying to... 30 to go already, and we're going to shoot Darrell Wallace a little bit. Part of me hopes for a caution, but part of me wants to see this hopes for a caution right now, just to have everybody get back into the rhythm of things. Right now is Jeff Gordon has settled into a 9-second gap. 9 seconds between me and Jeff Gordon, which basically means I gotta pass 23 cars if I want to get to him. We're gonna stuff it in deep. Just give an idea of how tight this racing can get. Here's a bumper shot. Trying to shake Bubba Wallace. And around he goes. Caution's out. Single car spin for Bubba Wallace. Just dove in there and just got him. I wasn't going to be behind him for much longer, and I didn't want to feel like I'd fight him and Joey Logano, so in a way I kind of gave this caution. We don't look too bad, just the right front's kind of messed up, so yeah. Jeff Gordon and Greg Biffle are going to be on the front row for this restart. We've made our way all the way up to 10th somehow. The way I see it, this race is just beginning to get crazy. Anybody want to add anything before we head back green? Yeah. Okay. So here we are, pace car is off. Jeff Gordon's going to bring the field into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We are back racing at Martinsville. Bain and Rudiments. Whoa, 3-4 wide up in front of us. Lots of bumping and grinding. Nowhere to go. Trevor Bain, Clint Boyer, Martin Truex. Contact. We are about to have the next caution. Biffle up the racetrack. Lots of shoving and bumping up and further back. We have made our way up to 4th. Screw it. Let's go to photo mode. Let's see how crazy this is. Look at that. Greg Biffle, David Reagan, Josh Wise, and David Rudiment are up in this pack. And Bubba Wallace, after that spin, is rubbing Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin. I know that sounds powerfully wrong. We're going to hit the brakes. Look at that. Bain's going to try to get 4th away from us, but we're not going to let that happen. It's a Chevrolet front 4 here at Martinsville, and with Jeff Gordon and Kurt Busch leading the Chevrolet Armada. Busch to the inside. Rudiment up to 5th. Ouch. Let Kurt Busch know we were there. Matter of fact, we are up to 3rd right now. Third right now with Kurt Busch 2nd and Jeff Gordon the leader. Is he going to go for it? I think this might not go well. Here comes Casey Kane trying to look for 3rd. We're not going to let that happen. Rudiment on the outside with Keselowski. And after that chaotic restart, things look to be settled down at the moment. We hit Kurt Busch again. As the crowd is roaring for Jeff Gordon leading. The crowd is on their feet right now with Gordon leading. Turn this down a little bit. This is getting hot a lot. If I make anyone deaf, I do apologize. So Kurt Busch is constantly thinking of making a move, but he just tucks in right behind Jeff Gordon. because he just doesn't have the momentum. Keselowski up to take third and break the Chevrolet orgy. Casey Kane looks like he's going to follow suit, and Keselowski's going to be going up the racetrack right now and lose several positions. Look at Marcus Ambrose up there. He's going to take fourth. He was 25th early on in the race. Kenseth follows. Kyle Busch, even with the scuffed up car. He's up there in 7th. We get up into Ambrose. Keselowski shoves it in there. Look at this. Bumper cars at Martinsville. Kyle Busch, look at this. He's looking to challenge for 4th, while I'm going to try to get Kane for 3rd. If you remember in NASCAR 15, Chevrolet has won both Martinsville races. In fact, Ryan Newman himself won the first Martinsville race. And in the Fall Chase race, the man that's currently leading right now won the race, just like he did in the real life race. We're going to take 2nd. Here we come for the lead. Okay. Kurt Busch is just going to drive up the racetrack and be like, fuck it. So right here, we got Gordon. Whoa, hard contact. We are up the racetrack. Gordon was drifting for a little bit. Here comes Kurt Busch. Back on the Kyle Busch back on the inside. Busch is going to give us the bumper. We're going to let him by. Because he knows we're much faster than him. We're just going to sand him right there. Oh, hello. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, God. Holy crap. Ooh. And around goes Kyle Busch for the 2nd caution. Collecting David Rudiman. And I get this is... Feel free to make room for a Tony Hawk reference. Look at that. Brian Vickers and Matt Kenseth were also involved. Alright, front's probably need a little bit of attention. And it looks like a couple other cars are pitting. Ambrose is pitting right now. We're going to probably need to repair our damage.
You need some fuel, I think we should change those tires out.
Left turn. Yes. Repair the damage. Because we don't want to repeat of Bristol, do we? See right now, we're going to be now pit road under caution. Jeff Gordon is going to hit a threshold on the later half of this race. As it looks to be, Gordon, I know Larson, Stenhouse, Kane, and Kenseth are going to be staying out right now. I believe the car in front of Gordon is the pace car. Ladies and gentlemen, the results of a short track. Hopefully this takes 11 seconds. Here we go, pace car is off. Then you're about to get a restart. Kyle Larson and Matt Kenseth are going to be on the front row. Here we go. Who do you think who do you got to win?
You.
Let's work some Martinsville magic. And magically our car gets repaired. Kyle Larson is going to bring us down for another late restart. Green flag in the air. We are back racing. Okay.
Expect another subscriber.
Alright.
If you liked your video, so.
Alrighty, here comes Jimmy Johnson, and around goes Paulie Haraka. Up into the pack, and consider this the Martinsville big one. Lots of cars.
Well, if there's another caution, that will be definitely the big one.
Look at this. I just dove in there, got in Haraka. Up the racetrack, Ambrose, Kyle Busch, Rudiman. Look at Joe Nemechek dirt tracking it a little bit. Casey Mears is involved. Joe Nemechek, the Drift King. Now it's Kyle Larson and Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the front row for the restart, with Regan Smith up in 4th. This is going to be intense. 11 laps to go. 24th. I swear to God. Whoa, we were back in the mosh pit after we drove ourselves up the racetrack. Whoa, we were all the way from 2nd to 24th. I love the rewind feature. And we might see another caution. All the way from 4th all the way to 33rd. What even is this race right now? We're just going to dive it in. Time to dive. Oh! Yay, we're about to have our next yellow. Give McDowell a little bit of a shove. Regan Smith, Chase Elliott up there. We got to pass them. Just give Chase Elliott a little bit of a love tap. There is genuinely no place to go except maybe toward the inside. We're going to do it. Contact. Send us flying into the corner. Oh, wow. 6 laps to go. Stenhouse Jr. is leading. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. The same Ricky Stenhouse that crashes with Danica Patrick every freaking week. We're gonna David Reagan. Whoa, Tony Hawk. We're on our side. David Reagan has crashed. Greg Biffle has crashed. Caution flag is out again. And this might probably retire David Reagan. Oh, that is wow. AJ Allmendinger was also involved. 4th caution, 4 cars in it. Oh my God, it's the Illuminati. We're 24th and we've beaten the everlasting crap out of this car. So, we're 20th for the restart. Ricky Stenhouse and Kyle Busch are on the front row. This is going to be a total show. 3 to go. How does it turn out? And pace car is going to be off. Green flag back into the air. 3 laps to go today at Martinsville. Busch up the racetrack. Lots of bumping. We are okay. We are 4 wide. This is not good. 30th. We need to win like right now. Logano's going to push us in Landon Castle, and we're going to. Well, we can say goodbye to a potential win. I just love the way these short track races are programmed in this game. Love it so much. Denny Hamlin is taking the white flag in the STP 500. He has made his way around to the backstretch right now. He is going to come out of turn 3, into turn 3, out of turn 4. And Denny Hamlin wins the STP 500 while I finish a disappointing 42nd. The way I see it, I'm lucky my car's still rolling after the finish. Surprisingly, no drivers were tired.
It's okay, pal. This race didn't go so well, but it'll be very different the next time.
Our luck's like Jimmy Johnson's luck in real life. In other words, we have horrible luck already in the early season of this Let's Play with a best finish of 7th. So, Denny Hamlin has won the STP 500. Darrell Wallace Jr. finished 2nd. Kyle Busch 3rd. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 4th. Kyle Larson 5th, Stenhouse 6th, Ryan Newman 7th, Kevin Harvick 8th, Austin Dillon 9th, Martin Truex 10th. I guess nobody's at the door. Thought somebody was. So, after a disappointing win race that was much lower than our standards here, let's look at how this shakes up the points. '27. Early on this season has not been good to me. So Denny Hamlin is going to join the chase grade. Keselowski with 2 wins, he's leading the chase grade. Denny Hamlin, Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, and Trevor Bayne are tied for second. Banging on the the theme song of my neighbors upstairs. Next race is going to be at Texas Motor Speedway for race 7 of 36 for the Duck Commander 500. We'll see you next time.